Good evening, my Rosalines and Rosikins. Mother is back. So, Mother wanted to say that you don't have to be a Rosalind. I don't have to be your mother. I say this because I realized that recently I have posted myself and celebrating 500 plus subscribers. And I want to say that some people will, in fact, use this to hurt me or to discredit my exoticalness. Some might even think that I'm not exotical enough. Some might think that I'm ugly. Some might try to bully me. Some might try to even make videos about me. And I want to say this here and say this now that you have no idea how much anxiety Mother kind of had even posting herself, just from past occurrences. You have no idea how many people want to critique someone's identity. You have no idea how many people want to invalidate your beauty as a brown slash darker skinned woman, and especially as a brown slash dark skinned exotical. But when I think about it, when I'm saying all this, is that you probably do know. You most likely know. Oh, you definitely know. As browns just dark skin exoticals. Because my Rosalins, we go through this all the time. And a lot of times I also feel like it's because people equate exoticalness to a proximity to whiteness or to look quote unquote a certain type of European way, right? Me, again, I don't center my channel around whiteness. That's not the standard of beauty for me. It's really not. Nor the standard of exoticalness. Um, and I realized too that a lot of times people misjudge you because they hear you. Now they see you, but they don't know you still, which I find very interesting, but also truthful. And what I'm trying to say is this: if you feel that you believe that I am not exotical enough for you, it's okay to unsubscribe. If you think that I'm not pretty to you, it's okay to unsubscribe. It's okay. I understand. I'm not going to fight you about it. I'm not going to plead my case to you about it. I'm not going to beg for acceptance into the exotical community, which I already have claimed to. And I'm not going to explain myself further in regards to why I belong in this type of a community or in any community. For me personally, no one can take away from me is the fact that I have met some amazingly beautiful women. A lot of women, I don't even have to see their face to know they're beautiful. You could tell by what they talk about, how they express themselves, their creativity on their YouTube channels, or even with their characters in Exotical United Discord, right? I just happen to be one of the foolish and bold ones, bold enough to show myself. Um, and I realized too that I don't know why I thought I could escape this part of it. The exotic space is filled with women. Women will be catty. Women will try to critique other women's beauty. The weird thing about Mother, though, is that Mother never really does that at all. I don't know if you guys can tell. I really don't. I feel like this. I'm weird. I even said this in one of my other videos. Even if me and another exotical or person in general, a woman, don't agree on certain things, I could still agree with her points, even if her points don't include me, right? If she's like, oh, well, this certain standard is exoticalness and y'all rely on this too much and da da da. And I'm like, okay, well, tell me your perspective. I respect it, even if you discount me and my beauty and my exoticalness. I still respect your opinion. I'm not going to bash you for it. I'm not going to try to convince you to accept me It's what you live by, it's your code. And I don't even have to see your face. I mean, I show mine, but I don't have to see your face because I still think that you are beautiful. And again, I don't understand. I don't see the need to critique someone's beauty. I don't see the need to do that. Shit, I'm too busy critiquing my own, if I'm being completely honest with you all. Mother is very self aware and self critical. And so I just always am hard on myself. I'm always hard on myself. I'm always anxious about certain things, and I've always dealt with this. And so, what I'm saying to my Rosalins is, I understand that a lot of you deal with the same. And it's so hard. It's hard being open with your beauty to a public atmosphere. I totes get it. But I also feel like it's necessary, right? As you guys know, I'm a military baddie. What I've learned so far in my military career is to lead from the front, right? And that means that I can't come up here talking all this shit about this and that, and never in life show myself as a representation for others that have my phenotype or that go through the same thing. And I say this because I'm the type of person who wants to be authentic with my identity, always. I want to be authentic with my phenotype too. I don't want to lead people astray. I like to wear different hairstyles. I like to do my makeup a certain way. But at the end of the day, this is me. And it's only getting better, honey, from here. Okay? Okay. And also, I embrace my beauty. I embrace my Native American admixture. I embrace my European admixture. I embrace my Afro centric African, but I call it Negro, my Negro roots, um, which is the majority of my makeup. I never said that it never was. Um, I never said that I had anybody else's hair texture other than a 3C4A hair texture. I've never tried to parade myself as someone who is something I'm not. And if any of you have ever felt this way, let me just say, I'm sorry if that is what you got from my channel. Like, seriously, if you listen to all my videos and you still haven't picked up on what I'm putting down and you feel like deceived in any sort of way, mother is sorry. I'm going to apologize sincerely because that is not my intent. Um, and I just want to say also that you can unsubscribe. I'm going to keep saying this because I don't want a space filled with Rosalins and Rosikens that feel that their mother is delusional, that feel that their mother is not mothering. Um, oh God, that's embarrassing to have any type of parent that you feel is not performing the way that you wish they would. And so I don't want to disappoint you. I want you to go to other channels and, different sectors within the exotical sphere that you feel represent exoticals to the standard that you feel they are. I want you to be able to feel that the person you're listening to talk about pretty privilege has it. I mean, I know I have it. I'm not debating that. But what I am saying is that if you feel that mother is not that girl, it's okay. I understand. I really do. And if you feel that you want to take your ear and your eyes elsewhere, I get that too. I want to say to those of you who may leave, I still believe that you are beautiful Rosalins and or people, because technically speaking would be Rosaline more. So I still believe you're a beautiful person, a man or a woman. You're a beautiful, pretty woman, or you're a handsome ass man, and you're living your best life as a brown / dark skin exotical. It's giving. And I want you to know that thank you for supporting me so far. Um, and I wish you the best. And even other channel content creators who might ostracize me because of the way that I look or appear that they feel thrown off by. I wish you and your channel the best. I appreciate your commentary about the exotical community and being a brown dark skin exotical. I appreciate your boldness. I appreciate your bravery to come on to YouTube and share your thoughts. I appreciate all that because it's hard. even for the most beautiful of us. You know, it's hard. It's hard putting yourself out there in any vicinity where the public can judge. So I told Skid it, you know, I mean, if anyone understands that battle of being authentically you, even when people are throwing stones and telling you to shut the fuck up, and that you, my dear, do not qualify for what the fuck you're saying physically, it's Mother. Mother knows. Mother knows too well. Mother knows a lot of things. And so, what Mother is saying ultimately is that Mother's just different. I'm different. I I don't. I don't treat people a certain way. I treat people with kindness and respect, even when we don't agree with everything, even when they don't do the same for me. I think it's one of my biggest character flaws. I know you guys have heard me go hard on a lot of my videos, but that is only towards bitter, jealous, conniving, evil ass women that literally come from other, like, just because they're jealous. And some might say that the way people might come for me in the future is because of jealousy too, but I don't know. I don't know people's full intentions. I'm talking about the ones that literally try to get close to you just to hurt you. Those type of women and men really do something to me because it's infuriating. Because it's like, how dare you, mofo. Um, but someone just, I guess, debating my phenotype or debating my ideology or debating um, my identity, that's on you. That's not on me. That's on you. And I need to learn to separate the two, right? And I also want to say that being a YouTube content creator is not for the faint of heart, especially as a beautiful woman, especially as a brown, cis, dark-skinned, exotical woman within the exotical sphere. It's not easy, you know. I mean, I talk about this all the time on my channel, the invalidation, the gaslighting, the constant debating of your identity. It's something to really behold. It's something to really behold. And I just want to also add that Rosalines that are still here, Rosikins that are still here, that are still allowing me to mother them, that are still allowing me to be a voice for the brown, cis, dark skin exoticals, who uplift my beauty, who still count me as such. I want to say that I appreciate you so much. You have literally no fucking idea. You make me so proud. And it's not just because you accept me, it's just because you're really open. You're open mentally and energetically and heart wise. Um, I feel that you're an empathetic person. I feel that you're someone who has been through some of the things I've been through, which is why you relate to me. And because of such, I want to say that you are so strong. You are so pretty. You are so handsome. You are so going to be successful. You are successful. And everything that people have tried to do, life has tried to do to you, to humble you, to hurt you, to make you forget who you are. There is no validity there. I want you to know that you are on the path to greatness. I know that right now the world is literally burning in flames, hashtag USA, because of everything that's going on. And I want you to know that it's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not. A lot of this is out of all of our control. We're all just trying to do the best that we can. As I stated on my YouTube channel, I never take it so deep, and I shouldn't. But I am a sensitive person, if you cannot tell. I'm such a Scorpio. Oh my God. I am an INFJ, honey. I just, oof. Okay. On my YouTube channel, I said that no matter who agrees with what about exoticalness, I personally hold nothing personally against anybody, even if they're critiquing me in that sense. It's just that please do it respectfully, if such you feel the need to do. Um, and that we're all just trying to survive out here, right? We all came on YouTube. Everyone one, right, within the exotical spirit to some extent, has come on YouTube to share our lives in the sense of our experiences being exoticals, whether you're light, brown, dark, etc. And whatever your racial combination is, or if you're monoracial like me, but you benefit from texturism, futurism, whatever, pretty privilege, etc., ancestral DNA, etc., things like that, right? If you have certain isms that actually like make your life easier within the Black community, because the thing that combines all of us exoticals is that we have a foot, no matter how small, in the Black community, and no matter how great. And so it impacts our perception because we literally have a foot in the Black community. And so we deal with things within that sphere to some degree, all of us, right? And so I respect it. I do. And I acknowledge that. I do. And I'm on my business. I do. I support other content creators. I comment on people's videos because I agree with their message, even if it seems harsh to some others, because I love bold women, because I am a bold woman myself, although I'm a respectful, empathetic bold woman. And I'm going to add that because I am. I don't try to be something I'm not. I don't try to diminish other people's beauty. What I will do is hold other women accountable that feel like they're on cloud nine, that are not putting in the work health wise and not taking care of their bodies or themselves or their character as a woman. And I only do that because I had to do that for myself as well. And as a someone who's mothering, I want to make sure that you are set up for success. And I would hope that any woman and any man that comes across my channel or me would do the same. But I know the world doesn't always work like that. And that's something that Mother has always had to deal with. Understanding that people are going to just talk to you crazy just because they believe they have a right to. I don't do that to others. I don't. I don't try to put myself on a level above somebody because I have humility and I'm not so delusional as to think that because I benefit from pretty privilege, that someone is less than me, because that's a damn lie. I never forget where I come from, no matter how successful I become. I don't. I don't think there's a need for that. I don't. Because I remember when people would do that to me. I remember people would do that to me and it would hurt. And so I don't do that to others because I literally have empathy and I lived it. I lived it in so many ways, more than one. And I've learned some hard lessons in my life, lessons that have made me the woman I am today, which is why I also shouted out myself on my community tab, because you know how we appreciate other people, and a lot of times it's hard for us to appreciate ourselves. I deal with that too. I do. I've had people tell me that my energy just changes the room. When I come inside the room, it just lights up the room. And I don't understand it because all I'm being is myself. And people have told me that, don't change. They love that I'm unapologetically me, that I don't give a damn. I just live for myself. And a lot of times, Mother is like that. But there are moments where I do question myself. I do question my beauty. I do question my heritage. I do question how I appear to others. I'm a lot of times in my head, okay? My anxiety and anxious thoughts. And sometimes even my low self esteem thoughts are kicking my ass. I can be honest about a lot of things because I deal with this. And hopefully, if you are also dealing with this as a Rosalind or Rosikin, that you know that that is nothing but the worst parts of you and your trauma trying to get a hold of you and convince you that you are not better, that you have not escaped, and that you have not healed. And again, healing is literally a lifetime journey. I don't care what no one says. And also standing in your rights as a man and a woman is a lifetime journey, especially staying inside your rights as a brown cis dark skin exotical. And I came and created this channel for brown cis dark skin exoticals. and was inspired by a lighter skin Exoticals United. I will always praise her. I adore her. In my own experiences, and women like my best friend, who is a Blasian Exotical, who I completely adore, um, and other women, even women who are unambiguously Black women, who like I said before, I have unambiguous Black women in my life that I completely adore, who have always uplifted me. And then I have some that have not. And right about now, I'm starting to feel the same with Exoticals too. But that's okay because they're all entitled to, everyone's entitled to their opinion. Um, and so, what I'm basically trying to say in so many ways, I know this video's long, right? Is that here's two beautiful women within the exotical sphere that have some foot in the Black community, whether you are a brown cis dark skin exotical or unambiguous Black woman, but you're still beautiful. You still have pretty privilege. Your life is not a sob story. Your life is one of victory and standing within your femininity, proud and within your health. And on that journey, if you are not completely there yet, because Mother is literally still on her journey too. So here's to all of us and the Rosikins, the beautiful brown cis dark skinned men who benefit from certain isms and who have a leg up in society as well and not a victimhood mindset. Here's to all of us that have melon popping to the gods and that are just trying to be better men and women, that are trying to live our most luxurious, beautiful, handsome lives, successful lives, wealthy lives, healed lives, and who are here trying to inspire others to do the same and to give other people confidence and trust that they will get through anything and that they are their own best friends. Here's to all of us, all of you, my Rosalines and Rosikins, who are listening and who understand the nuances of exoticalness, who understand the nuances of beauty. Okay, there is levels to this shit. There is a universal beauty and regional beauties and different types of beauties. There's different types of pretty privileges. There's different types of casts of beauties, right? There's different forms of it. Beauty is abundant. Okay, let's start there. There's no lacking in beauty. So that is why Mother is comfortable in saying whether I'm the type of beauty you would picture or not, whether I meet your beauty standard or not, I still appreciate you listening. I hope that you have a great day. I hope that you have a beautiful life. I hope that you flourish. I hope that you do great things in life. And I appreciate crossing your path to some extent because it has changed me for the better. You have no idea. And to those who still rock with me after all of this and after all these criticisms and everything else in life, I appreciate you. And I hope that the more content I put out, it's relatable. I hope that I am a voice for you who have never come across certain aspects or concepts, especially from someone that has a foot in the Black community, and who is a brown cis dark skin exotical, and someone who has I feel like a lot of different life experiences that many wouldn't think I've had, but I do. I mean, I'm just different. And I love being different. I love the fact that that I don't know. Like someone told me, there was like, Mother, you keep trying to box yourself into one category. Fuck the box. Just fuck it. Fuck trying to appease different people. Fuck trying to be a certain way within one community. Fuck that shit. The quicker that you get outside of the box and realize that there are no boxes in life and that you just have to live for you is the second that you will be free. And trust me, with everything in me, my Rosalines and Rosikins, Mother is fighting for that moment where I feel completely free of giving a fuck what people think, of giving a fuck if people taunt me, of giving a fuck when people bully me, of giving a fuck when people try to diminish my beauty, of giving a fuck when people treat me wrong when I treat them right, of giving a fuck when people try to tell me who the fuck I am. Trust me, Mother is fighting for her fucking life every second of the goddamn day to be free from all that. And let me tell you, Mother will be free. Mark my words. Mother will definitely be free. And when I am, trust, when I am, we are going to have a celebration. Okay? Okay. And I also want you to know that Mother completely adores you all. You all help to contribute to my craziness. And I'm so proud. I'm so proud that I even am able to grow to 500 and counting subscribers. Should after this video, I still hope we're in the 500s. I'm so serious, but it's okay. It's okay because I want you all that listen to understand who's speaking, right? To have an idea of who Mother is. I don't want you to be like, oh, who the fuck is that? Like, I don't want you to feel that way. I want you to know. I don't want to deceive you in any shape, form, or fashion. I want you to know. I need you to know. So that there is no misconceptions. So if you still rocking with me after this, you rock with me fully. Like, seriously, loyalty is everything to me. I really adore people who actually adore me. If you don't adore me, that's okay. Again, like I'm not gonna be everybody's cup of tea, honey. Okay. I know this as a Scorpio and I know this as mother. Okay. Okay. It's either like people really love me or they really just don't fuck with me. It's never really in between, right? It's never really in between. Because I'm still gonna be crazy. I'm still gonna be me, and you're gonna be you. And I stand in. Go queen, go king. Period. Live your best life. But what we're not gonna do, for me personally, is try to change me. I don't like that. I believe in growth, you know? Like, holding someone accountable. That's different. Or like trying to give me advice on how to be better as a woman and beauty wise. I totally understand. But it's like don't be you, don't speak on certain things. I don't agree with that because I'm living my life. Like I said, everything I speak on this channel, I have experienced. Everything that I talk about with trauma and stuff, I have experienced. That's why I have my privileged plight series. Literally, like that shit really happened to me and happens. And just like my victories, talking about things that I've accomplished in life, like I've done that. I have no reason to stunt. I have no reason to lie. I have no reason to be something I'm not. Because one thing I know is the truth will always come out. So it's better to just be authentically you and attract people who fuck with the real you versus trying to live a facade of something you're not. Because you will be found out, right? That's just life. That's just the way nature works. Um, or the cosmic balance of things, like Cat Williams said. Let me not. Okay, let me not. Let me not talk about the damn Shay Shay interview. Moving on. Moving on. Okay, moving on. And so I just want to say also, like, Mother is still kind of anxious, but Mother feels better after making this video. Um, if you see like Mother and other people's videos, just pray for Mother. Heart attack. Literally. I'm like not that type. I'm really not. I'm at my fucking business, oh God. So I don't know. And if you see people like commenting about like me or whatever, I think it's just to be expected. I'm not everybody's cup of tea and it is what it is. But I do know I love my Rosalines and Rosikins and those who were supporters who are not going to be supporters any longer because they don't feel that I'm the best representation of a brown cis dark skins. All cool. I understand, respect your opinion, and may y'all bless you. And with that, Mother is going to say, ciao. Mother loves you. Bye.